Hello there, my name is Sharissa Sebastian, and if you haven't watched one of my videos, then welcome to today's video, which is going to be a very short training for you, and I'll get into that in a second. But first, I wanted to take a moment and introduce myself. So I am a leadership and executive coach for high-achieving, compassionate corporate leaders. So today, what I would like to chat with you about is how to be more efficient. In my coaching practice, this comes up a lot as far as my clients wanting to do more with less time, be more efficient, more effective, so they can have greater impact and have more influence in their work and just do work that really matters to them and make the contribution that they really want to make. So today, I wanted to share with you a couple of quick things that are really going to help move you in the right direction, but this is just a small piece of the puzzle when it comes to how to be much more efficient, get much more out of your time, and actually get hours back in your day and in your week to do whatever it is that you'd like to do while not losing out on the quality of work and actually doing more in less time. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, I invite you to follow and subscribe and just basically just connect with me, and because you'll get notifications when I go live. And I'm going to be sharing several videos in this series, and also I have a mastermind that covers lots of different topics as well. So today is going to be how to really be more efficient overall with your time. But there's other topics that I will cover in much more depth in the mastermind that I work with my clients in a more personalized way on things like the 80-20 rule of time management, the start, stop, continue exercise, effective delegation, how to set and keep boundaries, and lots of other things that are really easy to implement but make a really, really big difference when it comes to getting time back in your week. But for today, my quick little tip for you is it's so important to really evaluate your starting point, to create a baseline for where you are starting. In other words, to really evaluate and look back at, let's say, the last 5 work days. It could be the last, if you're doing this on a Friday, then it's your work week. To look at where you're spending your time, that's the first thing. So to see where's the majority of your time going. So creating buckets of, maybe it's by project or activity or whatever makes the most sense for you. And then figuring out where is that time getting spent. And then the second part of this exercise is, how does it align with your priorities? So of course you have to have your priorities really clear, right? Really aligned with your leadership, really aligned with your team, and very, very clear to you. And so once you have those priorities, and that's a whole other topic that I can go into in terms of how to set effective priorities. But outside of that, once you have those priorities, it's looking and asking yourself, where's my time going and how does this align with my most important tasks, what we call the big rocks, right? So the things that are the most important, that really need to get your focus and attention. And then the other things can fill in the empty spaces when it comes to your time. So that's my tip for you today, is take a look and spend, even if it's 10 to 15 minutes at the end of every single week. I call this time a focus time for my leaders. There's so much more that goes into that focus time. But part of it is looking back at the past week, looking at what their priorities are and looking at where their time went, to see where that alignment is off and what's working and what's not working, so they can readjust for the following week, and also track their progress. So important to track progress and celebrate progress as well. So I hope that helps you. If it did, then feel free to share this with others and maybe tag them in the post. And also let me know, maybe share in the comments below or share this post. Also, if you're interested in that mastermind, again, it's an 8-week group coaching mastermind for high achieving, compassionate leaders, then feel free to send me a message below with the word interested, or you can go ahead and send me a private message, and I'm happy to share more with you there. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.